Two races remain in the championship race to the chase, and we will lock in some drivers tonight as we get ready for 150 miles around the Iowa Speedway out here in Newton, Iowa, as we sit about the middle of the state, 40 miles to the west of Des Moines, Iowa. That is a very fun track to go to. As a matter of fact, a lot of people like JT, Jonathan Thomas, who's not here tonight, loves this track. It's his favorite. It is the Iowa Speedway, and we welcome you in tonight to the Union 150 here at Iowa. I am the captain, Chris Scala. Welcome in to this fantastic 7/8 mile track, 73 degrees outside, 75 down on the track. And, of course, as we get closer and closer to the chase, we get closer and closer and closer to each other with the racing out on the track, and we have a lot of great things in store for you. Let's take a look at the point standings entering this race. Ricky Springer, he has pulled away after win number 6 last week. He has a 150-point lead, basically, going into this race. So you could say he's in. J.W. Miller, he's pretty much in. Justin Laxton, pretty much in. But then after that, these guys are not so locked in. So we'll see if we can get some more of these drivers locked in before it's over. With 10 drivers, we'll make the chase starting here in 2 weeks. So that is the way it looks in the point standings. And the fantasy standings, well, I'm not going to talk about how I'm doing because it's not too good. But I am going to talk about a fantasy prize going on tonight. The fantasy winner for this week will get a free Union.com beanie. So you can go to the fantasy page, which I'm about to do right now, and I'm going to submit my picks, which it seems to have turned into what everybody doesn't want me picking when it's all over with. So let's go right off the bat here and say these two, I'm not picking them because that's just too pricey. I can't spend that much money on them. So let's go through some drivers here and make some picks of who I think is going to run well. And, you know, I try to get good finishers and average people, and well, I've had my struggles this season. So I'm actually going to go sneaky here. Let's go Zach Allman. We're going to go with him this evening. Let's see, who else do I want to pick here? I'm going to work my way on down here. This guy's been starting to run a little bit better, I've noticed, throughout the races. So let's actually go with Ben Pierce here at $134. We're going to go down here, and you know what? I'm taking a wild Hail Mary here and going with Colton. He's either going to win this thing or he's going to wreck. I look at it like that. And let's see who else I would like to pick through the field. Black screen. Yeah, that doesn't help, does it? There we go. At least you hear who I'm picking. You know what? This guy right here has been Mr. Consistency up since 577, so I'm actually too high right now by $20. So let's, I'm going to keep Zach. I'm going to keep him. Let's lean away from Colton, and let's go down. Make sure one of these guys are in the field. You know what? I'm taking a chance tonight. Robert Johnson. Let's go with the 9 truck tonight. Those are my 4 picks this evening for the race. Let's see if that wins me a beanie from Union.com. You can get it by going to the Great Lakes Sim Racing. I'm trying to... Hello. I'm trying to submit. The point sting's in my way. There we go. I guess I had to full screen it. You should have video now. Were you guys not able to see any of that? Or did you guys just message that all at one time? All right, let's go down and check out the grid right now and see how they are lining up for this 150-mile race. Most of the trucks have already qualified, and they are setting up for the grid behind the iRacing Pace truck. And looky there, who is on the pole for tonight's race? J.W. Miller, the guy who's doing the chasing of Ricky Springer for that championship P1 spot. J.W. Miller going to be on the pole alongside him, Zach Allman. Hey, look, I got the penalty box working down there at the bottom. That makes me happy. Thank you, Mr. Nardone, for doing that. And appreciate the viewers. We'll also make sure my audio is good, because I noticed the audio has changed a little bit. So going to be going off of that. And if you remember last week, there was some drama between Colton Zimmer and Ricky Springer. Number one rule of racing, when you have drama with somebody, you will start next to that guy the next week. Colton Zimmer, Ricky Springer, row number 2. Christopher Dean, he'll start next to Ben Pierce. Interesting conversations going on right now. Justin Laxton and Robert Johnson. There's a pick of mine right there in the 8th position. Alan Best, that Union truck will start next to the 44 of Seth Robbins. Thank you very much, guys. Robert Lukens, Noah Maori, they're in the 12th position. The Bulldog, William Martin, will start next to Jacob Gladulich. I've been told that I need to bring him a microphone. Sean Peach, and I think he was hiding from me during practice, so I wouldn't pick him purposely. Michael Manberg also in the field. There's Lucas Josephson, another one of my picks this evening. Chris Evans, Jason Clark, Travis Icavaci, Blaine Sparling's in this race. Jordan Watson, a good field here of 27 cars. Tanner Long, William Calhoun, Anthony Marshall, and Trejembo. I'm not sure if he was able to get in here. He was having some issues with the download tonight of the update. Of course, big update happened on iRacing this week because obviously we have Bristol Dirt now. The Hockenheim has been brought to iRacing now, and a couple more dirt tracks, an updated super late model, so on and so forth. We've got plenty of great things now in iRacing, not that we don't already, to enjoy. And we do have a new pace car. You're not seeing it tonight because they picked the pace truck. But that is an interesting looking car, I will say. It looks like more like a Toyota Camry. And then also, you might notice tonight when a spin happens, there's a little bit more smoke. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of smoke. So it is race number 9 of the Great Lakes Sim Racing Black Horizon Truck Series season. We have 2 more races before the chase begins. Who will lock their spot in tonight? Will somebody break the hot streak of that guy starting 4th, Ricky Springer? Or will we see a surprise in victory lane? 150 laps around this Iowa Speedway begins right now. Let's go racing. Down into turn number 1, Allman going to give JW to the outside. Allman's going to take the lead on that high side. Springer, Colton Zimmer, Christopher Dean. Your top 5 as they come off turn 4 for the first time. Springer already up to 3rd, looking for that second. Oh, JW gets a little loose on those bumps. It's still a little loose. He goes see it in the wall. The 28 truck of Brandon Trejembo has just come off pit road. You're going to notice him right in front of the leader, right there. That green and black number 28 truck. He's going to try to stay on the lead lap now. With what has transpired here, when you start on pit road, it gives you a time penalty, and then you get back out there. He's actually, I don't think that's accurate. He should be only a lap down. It says 4, but I think that'll update here as the laps get completed. Guys, how's the audio? Just curious. Want to make sure I'm not getting trucked by the audio, no pun intended, or the audio is getting trucked by me. Especially when I go on board with the truck here in just a second. But JW Miller's starting to fall back here a little bit. Multi-groove racing at its finest. Justin Laxton back here in the 7th position. Robert Johnson here in 8th under attack from Alan Best. Right on board with this 9. Down to turn number 3 and 4. Iowa Speedway, probably the best short track on iRacing, I would say, if not one of the best. Just for the fact you can spread out, run wherever you want. The track's worn out. You get great racing like this into the corners. It's Noah Maori there in that 4 truck. Next racing. Half second already on Springer. Green still 3 wide. Pierce on the inside, Dean in the middle. And Trajembo is getting trained. Just a little bit. Everybody seems to be prevailing pretty good here as Maori goes to the outside. Robert Jensen just kind of out of his lane a little bit there, but he will work his way back up to the top. Though here comes the Bulldog, William Martin, to his inside in that 5. Going to slide up and make contact with that number 9. That was pretty close contact, but looks like everybody's okay. Shout out to viewers tonight. So let's do a viewer check here. I use my phone to do that because it doesn't tell me on my, that's very loud. 16 viewers so far, not bad. Let's work on it. They work the making of 3 wide here with the 9. Chris Evans, one of the big movers in the field right now in that 98 truck. He's up 6 positions here from the start, trying to take the spot away from Robert Lukin. Oh, contact with the 44. Hold on there, Mr. Robbins. Good save. Drift down here in the back in the 16th position. Sean Peach in there, right with him, Blackjack 21. He's got the 99 truck right behind him of William Calhoun. Calhoun, the champion from season number 1. All this behind the 18 of Zach Allman, who's led all 13 laps in this race. J.W. Miller still in the 4th position after catching the wall, getting loose on lap number 2. Good fight back here. A couple teammates here. Team Slinger, the 46 and the 53. You got the 4. And J.W. Miller, you can see his flapjack, number 6. Oh, I said flapjack for the pancake. We got trouble over in turn number 1. Travis Aikavachi has gone around the 13 truck. First caution is out. And let's see what happens to the boss man here. On the outside of Drift. Now turn 3 and 4. Now we'll see if we get some drivers on pit road here. Only about 53 laps on the tank of fuel they were talking about. And you got 4 sets of tires. Calhoun, elevator move to the bottom. Oh, he hits that bump in turn 1, and maybe he got on the splitter a little bit, and that spins him around, or spins Travis around. Let's watch closely here. I think you might see the 99 get on the splitter here. Very easy to do at a bumpy track like this. Watch the front end of the 99 coming into the corner. Goes in. You see the truck already starting to porpoise from stomping on the brake a little bit. Now you see the back end coming around. And you see how close the splitter is to the track. And it just caused him to slide. I think he was on the splitter. Spins him into the wall and smashes that rear end. And we see some pit stops. Looks like 16th on back. So if I'm seeing this right, Robert Lukin going to be the first truck off of pit road. Trajembo back on the lead lap. He got the lucky dog, so he'll start EOL on the field. Sean Peachin, I'm not sure if any of these guys maybe took tires here. If so, interesting strategy play here. Early in this race, you got 4 sets of tires, and if this race gets a green flag look to it, you could see these guys pounce with these fresher tires and work their way to the lead, because these tires fall off a lot at Iowa. Appreciate the viewers watching tonight and being a part of this broadcast. I know JT will be back at Michigan next week for the 3rd running of the Prehistoric Forest 200, so you'll be hearing about that story all next week. If you haven't heard this story already, it's a old amusement park up in Michigan that these guys pay homage to each and every year as part of that traditional race. And look at these guys coming back to pit road. JW's probably going to get those fenders popped out. If my buddy Jason's watching, this one's for you. You get the plunger, you stick it on the quarter pin, and that was not a good pop, but you pop it out. And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and read up on how to fix a dent. It works. Trajembo going to the back with the EOL penalty from getting the wave around. Should get one to go this time by. A lot of updates on iRacing this week. This is week 13. And for those who don't have knowledge of week 13, basically, as you know, as I knock my shifter over, trying to open my window up here, week 13 is basically an added week that they do for iRacing. Yeah, I saw the cone got hit there, right? It is basically, this is where they throw the updates in for the next week, for the next 12-week season, and so on and so forth. And that's what leads to, like, the Bristol Dirt being released. Yeah, Hockenheim is released. You have, what else? An updated super late model car. I think what else I remember. Some added, I think Barcelona's, the Circuit de Catalunya has a rally course now, so just different things that iRacing doing for fun. All right, Zach Allman going to take the high side as he did from the start. And we'll get the green flag here at lap number 18. Let's pay attention to the guys starting in the back. Sean Peachin, the first one on tires, in 17th as we go back racing here at Iowa in this Union.com 150. Allman's been able to hold Springer at bay for the most part. Colton Zimmer up there in the 3rd position, doing a pretty good job so far, being patient. The first battle teammates. The truck that did not appear last week, that was missing the Days of Thunder paint. He's here tonight, the Superflow Chevy. Ben Pierce there, the Cold Trickle throwback. Running for the 5th position on his teammate Justin Laxton. Noah Mayari going to take that high side. You can see already the bottom groove. Not the way to go here. The fastest groove, my opinion, from what I've learned about this track, is between the 2 white lines on the track, the middle groove. You go to the top, you're going to shred the tires. You go to the bottom, you cannot get the runoff. Down into turn 3, you see Mayari going to make the pass on Robert Johnson for the 8th position. Maybe not. Holding them off right now. Right on board with Noah as he gets that run off the corner on that Toyota. Oh, look at that beautiful logo there in front of the car. Yeah, you're not able to get back to the throttle fully, and that allows that 9 truck to get the momentum and sweep around that high side and keep the position. That's what makes this fun. A lot more fun than my English apparently right now. Doing a good job getting a run off it too. that is concerning. What is going on there? Apparently one of my cameras has gone out already. Update Chevrolet. Yeah, that's my roof cam supposed to be, I think. Yeah, apparently, oh, there's the first one that works on the Toyota, I think. So I guess I don't have a roof cam on most of these tonight. I'll have to fix that. Part of the updates. Things change. Oh! 46 catching the wall up there in 2. And up front, Ricky Springer. Slacking off a little bit tonight. It only took him 25 laps to get to the front. Evans back here continues to work his way through the field up to the 9th position here. Now let's check on the tires. Here they are. 7th place, Sean Peachin. He's the highest on the new set of tires. That time right now, he is about 3/10 faster than Zach Allman, who goes back to the lead. Already the 4th lead change of the evening. Right on board with Sean. Into turn 1, that bump you see there in the middle of the corner, that is actually the tunnel entrance into the track. Hey, Nathan Farrington, I ain't seen you in a year. Let's back here, check on J.W. Miller after that damage. Oh, some contact there with the 39 in front of Jason Clark. Clark is in that black snap-on truck there. He doesn't get as much damage fixed. He's still got some heavy right side damage there. And that Mountain Dew. And trouble, turn 1. Zimmer and Dean are involved. And Zimmer's up in smoke. And Robert Johnson got a piece of it. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage and see what happens. Bean rolling there behind that 19 down to turn 3. Right in front of Sean Peachin this happens. Oh, Dean just gets in too deep, gets into the back of the 19, and oh, Laxton gets a piece, Pierce gets a piece, Johnson gets a piece. Everyone gets a piece. And leaders coming to pit road. And as a matter of fact, I'm only seeing about 3 trucks staying out right now. Some of these trucks are going to get damage fixed. You see the damage on the 53 there, that right rear, very sensitive part of the truck. 9's got a little bit of damage on that Menards Toyota. And they will roll out of pit road here after the second caution. So the trucks that pitted and took tires, they are going to be the leaders right now. Sean Peachin, J.W. Miller. Robert Lucan's going to be third. Travis Ikavachi and Drift. Jacob Gladulich going to be your top 5. And then you'll see the first of the tires. Zach Allman will come out 6th. So for question for you guys out there who have raced on iRacing here in the last day or two with the new updates, what are your favorite things about it so far? What do you like? Is it the Bristol Dirt? Is it the new super late model, or the updated, I should say? Let me know how you guys feel about that. I've heard some great things, at least on social media, from the old tweeter. So we'll get ready to go racing. Looks like 1 to go right now. Leader's going to take the bottom side. As Peachin will lead J.W. Miller, Robert Lukens, Travis Ikavachi, and Jacob Gladulich, Zach Allman, Springer Johnson, Laxton Maori. That was not a part of the updates, Nathan, but thank you for your comments. All right, going to come back to the green flag. Old Blackjack on Twitch, leading this race at 21. You can follow him, was it Blackjack Ace, I think? JT, help me out on that. Is his Twitter account, is he'll lead him to the green. Right down the side, or on the back. Blackjack_racer, that's what it is. Down into turn 1 they go. And let's watch these tires come through. Travis with that matched in rear end, and Zach to the middle. Oh, trouble! William Calhoun's gone around on the back. And you see the new smoke update. It's a smoke show. The champion from season 1 has gone Spinneroonie, and that Sith Talk 99 brings out caution number 3. Let's see the replay here. This 99 goes whoopsies off turn 2, and I wonder if this was a transition issue. The one thing when you're on newer tires, these transitions can be kind of treacherous because Iowa is a multi-banked track. So the bottom's 1 banking, the second group's 1 banking, third group's 1 banking. Let's see here. It's down the bottom. It transitions up onto that banking, and yep, there's the Martin got hanging over there too. A simple self-spin by the 99. And I believe it's, I gotta try to remember this, I want to say it's 12, 13, 14, I believe is the banking here. Let's watch on board one more again here. These black seams you see on the track, where each of the white lines are, that's basically the banking, and it's a transition on each part of the track. So the lowest part is obviously the lower banking. The middle part is the middle banking, obviously, and then the top. Watch here. He's going to hit that transition right there, and you see the back end come around. It was already getting loose, and that seam just helped it finish it off. He didn't hit anything. Good job locking it down, but the caution out for the 3rd time. So lap number 40, caution number 3. Two trucks out of the race, Colton Zimmer and Christopher Dean, and that is going to play a big role here. Let's go ahead and show the point standings one more again. And you look right here in the 5th and 9th position, so this is actually huge. Colton Zimmer was only 43 points up on Drift and William Martin, and remember, each point is 5 down, or 5 points separation of the old point standings from NASCAR all the way down to a certain spot. Then it goes to 4, then it goes to 3. So you can easily see tonight Colton could fall as far down, depending on how good Travis, Tanner Long, and those guys run. He could be down at 13th, 14th position in points, and Dean could fall down to close to the bubble by the end of tonight. So this is interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. First time I get to say this season. Championship implications. All right. Nope, we did not get one to go this time by. So let's take a look at the pit strategy here. Peachin has roughly 18 laps newer or older tires than Zach Allman, and that's counting caution laps, so not as much maybe of a disadvantage. Dale's on newer tires here. Check the weather here real quickly on the screen. Now 72 degrees, so it's getting cooler. 74 degrees on the track. All right, pace truck is going to pull off. Don't want to get yelled at again. And we'll go back racing here. Lap number 43, wrapping up caution number 3. The light bulbs. Good crowd tonight here in Iowa. And let's see if these fresh tires go to work here. John Peachin hold on to that high side. Here comes Ricky Springer. Elevator move coming. Oh, I thought he was going to drop to the bottom. I think Peachin led that lap barely, but now Allman's going to slide her in there and take the lead back. Already 6th lead change up the leading, at least according to my count. And trouble, turn 1, he saved it. Icavachi. Now they're 4 wide. And now contact, and now Travis in the wall. Lucas Josephson to 39 in the wall. Jason Clark involved. Let's see what happens here. Union truck there, Lucas Josephson, has been one of the more consistent drivers in the series. Kind of struggling now. You see that damage on the right front. The 39 gets loose. That's where the spin starts for Clark. And they end up 4 wide down the back straightaway here. Calhoun and Icavachi are going to hit right there into Clark and up into Lucas, who pancakes the wall. Nobody else involved down to those 4. And for the 3rd time in 4 cautions tonight, unfortunately, the 99 involved. Not a good start of the race for Calhoun. All right, we're going to step away for a quick second. We'll come back and get you more racing here at Iowa Speedway as you're watching Captain TV. And back at the Iowa Speedways, we are here at the LMCgear.com broadcasting booth. Make sure you check out LMCgear.com for all your motorcycle and camping gears. The weather's starting to warm up here, at least in the south area. I know we've been seeing very cold temps in the morning here in Georgia, but then I take the jacket off by about 9 a.m. because it's already warming up into the 60s and 70s here. And then I'm not saying out of bragging, I'm just saying that out of faith and hope that it's going to get warmer no matter where you are in this country. So you can go check out LMCgear.com for some camping and motorcycle gear. Based out of the Indianapolis area in the Midwest, the Great Lakes area. Zach Allman leading this race. Already 3 different leaders and 6 different lead changes in this race. Believe it or not, I'm actually taking notes tonight. I usually take notes in my head, but actually have my notebook out. All right, pace truck going to pull off here as we're third distance in already in this race. Even though we've had the 4 cautions, we will go back racing here. Zach Allman to the lead and pulls away. Noah Maori just slowly working his way up to the front here, and he's into 3rd position. Sean Peach in 4th. Robert Johnson up to the top 5. Guys can get into a rhythm now after what has taken place. Jason Clark has taken his number 39 behind him. Out of the race and the battle back here. A lot of damaged trucks in this part of the track. You got the 40 here of Tyler Brewer. Drift is in this battle. You see Travis Ikabachi, the 59 of Blaine Sparling, who I was trying to give some advice to before the race. I didn't think it's working too well. Sorry, Blaine. The 5 of William Martin. There's the 37 of Jordan Watson. Say this, I did not tell that ride. As the fight for the lead continues between these 2 trucks. How about shout out to that 2-truck, Michael Manberg, in that black, gold, blue, white, truck. As possible. He tries to steal his spot from Chris Evans. Ninth, and there's Anthony Marshall, the Motorcraft #1, doing a good job tonight, even though he's got some spoiler damage and rear end damage on that truck. Truck Brandon Trajembo, who started on pit road. He was almost 2 laps down, or at least 1 lap down before the first caution. He now sits P9. Brandon doing a great job ever since he's joined the Team Slinger organization. Best here in that 52 truck, the Union.com Chevrolet. Sponsoring tonight's Union 150, Union.com 150. Winner tonight of the Fantasy League best lineup tonight will get a beanie from Union.com. Hopefully you got signed up with a team. Whole mess of trucks back here. Tanner Long in the 42, haven't said his name all night. He started in the back of the field as he works his way up. Look at Manberg get that run on the high side. Shows you the fun about this track. Now you would think common sense that the top groove would be the fastest, right? It's actually not. The middle groove is the fastest here. This track. Not sure exactly why that is. You can run the top in 3 and 4. I can say that, but you will shred those tires. So it's kind of interesting how this track sets up like that. Or a question for a pro or a NASCAR driver or something like that. Battle on for third. It's fourth. Alan Best going to go by Sean Peach. Going to bring Justin Laxton with him. Best definitely doing his sponsor well tonight. J.W. Miller second in points, trying to make a comeback after his accident earlier. Two in this race inside of Manberg in that 6 truck. Run guy in trouble. Tanner Long is in the wall. Robert Lukin gets a piece. Oh, and he didn't stop. The 44 gets a piece. And that brings out the 5th caution. Tanner going to go a lap down. It looks like he just rolls it back down the track. And the 42, unfortunately, heavy damage all over that truck. Let's see what transpires here to bring out the yellow. Fighting him, and I think Ben's going to get a piece of this also. I don't want to be the guy that jinxes anything, but look who's right behind the 42. A 99 again, and he gets through this time. Ooh, had that orange struck right there. Oh, I think that was Lukin. Oh, there's an onboard camera right there for us. That'll be good. Keith gets a piece, actually, so add him to the list. So Keith, unfortunately, involved in his 4th incident, 5 cautions. He might unofficially have a record here. I don't know if that's a record you really want to be a part of. So some news outside of racing today. I'm going to go ahead and prelude this with by saying I'm not here to talk politics or anything, but I'm just going to throw this out there. We're getting another stimulus check. That's all I'm saying. Great news. Forgive me as I continue. I'm trying to... Unfortunately, there's a lot of series on iRacing called Great Lakes Truck Series now. And it kind of bothers me. I mean, it's not these guys' fault. There's just other imitators. Hey, there it is. Okay, I got it. Actually, going back, I didn't get a chance to see this. The last time they came to the Iowa Speedway, I want to see if this is the first trip here. It could be. It is the first trip to Iowa, so... Wrap up the 5th caution here, lap number 65, just about halfway in this race. This is the Zach Allman show here tonight. But Ricky Springer's not letting him away too far. Mayari doing a great job. Alan Best, his former teammate, Mayari drove for a short time in season 1. Running in 4th, and look at Chris Evans outside there in the 6th position, actually, next to Justin Laxton. Chris started way back in the field, but not the biggest gainer in this race. As here comes Allman leading it back to the green flag, lap 67. The 53 trying to slide up. Evans is there, and he is going to make the move up to the 5th position. Up 14 spots is Mr. Evans. Up there, turn 1 and 2. And got trouble on the track. And it is Sean Peachin who's on his lid. He's trying to get it back on his wheels. He's doing everything he can. And not going to work, unfortunately. Sean Peachin. The bad luck continues for the 21, and we got a barbecue. What happens to Sean? and oh, he hits the wall hard. 40's going to clip him. Or the 44, sorry. Not going to be able to vote on this one. He did not stick the landing, though he tried. He's still trying. And finally laid to rest there at turn number 3. And let's go on board with Sean. This is, I must warn, parental guidance could be advised right here. Loose. Before he gets hit. There goes the motor. You can see him turning the wheel. That is him trying to get it back on the wheel. It didn't work. Sean put it best in stream, unfortunately for him, buddy. That sucks, man. But Sean said it. He goofed. It happens. The win's perfect. We do got some trucks on pit road, though. Seth Robbins, William Martin, Robert Lukens all coming back to pit road. As we're just shy of halfway in this race. This caution unofficially brought to you by Walmart's Sweet Tea. Pretty good drink. But in all seriousness, it is brought to you by Union.com. And you know what? Let's take an advantage here for a quick second. Let's drag up. Yeah, thanks, Travis. I just saw your pics. Or him telling me. Let's bring Alan Best up here to the booth to talk here for a quick second. Alan, you got a copy, buddy?
A copy.
Hey, Alan, you're running up here in the 4th position with that Union.com truck. Talk a little bit about what Union.com does, because obviously sponsored tonight's race, and you're making it look pretty good there, and we got a quick minute here, so why not?
Yeah, we're just an automotive-based apparel company. We have shirts, hats. We got stickers and other accessories, some koozies. We're really just a couple automotive enthusiasts who like racing, obviously, and all things automotive, and just trying to make everybody look nice.
And of course, right on cue, we have an Amber Alert going out on our phones right now. I don't know if you have it where you are, but over where I am right now, North Carolina, apparently an Amber Alert. Unfortunate. Nope. I look over to my left, and I'm like, what's going on? My phone. But no, that's awesome stuff to hear. And tonight you're actually giving away a prize to a fantasy person. I see you got one to go here.
Yep. The person who wins fantasy tonight's going to get a free care package from us. So hopefully everybody signed up for fantasy, and good luck to everybody that did.
That includes myself. So, hey, good luck to you, man. Nice run tonight. Let's finish off this run.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Lester joining us here. The sponsor tonight's league, as he is, or tonight's league race, as he's done a great job so far in this race, and hopefully I didn't just jinx him by talking to him. I know sometimes I have that effect on him. What's your channel now? Yeah. Thank you. All right, I should know that. Best Racing. Hello, Chris. 2 + 2 is 4. All right, let's go back racing here as my phone continues to go nuts. Unfortunate deal there. But, of course, he's okay. As Almond leads him back to the green. Good restart for him, and Noah Mayari there in 3rd. As we come up on halfway next time by. And Springer going to go back to the high side for 2nd. And look back here in 4th. I've been talking about how he's coming from the back. Chris Evans to 4th And he's bringing Trujembo there with him. Be nice, be nice. Springer's starting to put pressure on. Look at him going to that high side. I said earlier, in turn 3 and 4, the high side is actually the faster way around. However, it will shred tires like Darlington. Look at this racing back here. Robert Johnson's in the wall, and they're 2 and 3 wide. And not that I'm picking on the man, but lo and behold, that the 99 truck's around this mess again. Trucks fighting and clawing and doing everything they can. Damage on some of these trucks. Short track racing at its finest here at Iowa. Next week we go to the 2-mile Michigan Speedway. The final race before the chase begins for this series. The first ever chase this series will have. Michigan Speedway next week, the Prehistoric Forest 200. Evans going to go for second. And slide job. First one of the night right there. This is the first one I've seen. Crossover by Noah. And look at J.W. Miller up to 5th. Outside. Good run by the 6. Jack Ballman, 4/10 of a second lead over Ricky Springer. A couple here back there behind the wall also count. Short back straight away. Rusty Wallace, the architect behind this racetrack, said he wanted to build something just like Richmond. And Richmond on steroids is pretty much what we got out of it. First ever track in history that has all safer barrier and not an outside wall at all when it comes to concrete. Like if you look on the outside here, you can see it that well, but you'll notice it is all safer barrier. There is no concrete wall on the back side of that safer barrier. There you go, there was a deep for you. For the 5th position, trying to get it back, get that momentum back rolling for that 4 truck. With the 53 of Justin Langston back there on the outside of the 50 or of the 52 of Alan Best. As J.W. Miller up to 3rd. Comeback trail for a few trucks tonight. As William Martin going to move up to the 4th position. Robert Lucan's unscheduled pit stop for the 33. There he is going to pit road. As here's a fight between a bunch of damaged trucks. The 99 at Calhoun, 96. Up here's the one of Anthony Marshall. Marshall, the winner of the first Prehistoric Force 200 a couple years ago, on a last lap pass, I believe, of William Calhoun, stealing that win. And one of the probably bigger upsets in this league's history so far in the 3 seasons. That raced pretty well as he had lost a family member just a couple weeks before. Kept battling and fighting his way through and had the right strategy, made the pass, and won that race. Starting to kind of single file its way out here as these tires start to wear a little bit. And there's the battle now starting to shape up for the lead as I'm going to pull up the strategy box one more again. As you see here, Coleman, Springer, some of these guys have gone over 50 laps now since that pit stop. Granted, there have been about 15 laps of caution. So I'm thinking maybe in another 10 laps, you are going to see these trucks come to pit road and get the fuel to get them to the finish with tires. That's probably what's going to happen here. So look for pit stops, I would say, in the next 7 to 10 laps. Down to 3 and 4. Springer starting to work that high groove just a little bit. Come up on the back end of Tanner Long in that 42 truck, going to put him another lap down. Robert Lucan still on pit road. Evans trying to hold off Alan Best and Noah Mayari. Laxton's in this battle, also Michael Manberg. Appreciate the viewers. I think I'm seeing up to 27 at one point tonight. Right now 21, I'll take it. Good number, about what we've been seeing each and every week here in the Great Lakes Sim Racing Series, the Black Horizon Truck Series. We appreciate everybody being a part of it. You can check out GreatLakesSimRacing.com for any information on team points and, of course, the fantasy leaderboard and just plenty of information on the team, so on and so forth. 3 wide back here. The upcoming schedule next Wednesday night. The final race of the regular season from the Michigan Speedway. Tomorrow night, the final race for the Short Track Super League of their doubleheader season. It will be week 10 of that. The Super League is taking on Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida, and then the Tour Mods at Bristol tomorrow night at fall. Clear that up. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time for that. Friday night we'll set aside the race day for off. Saturday night, USRC at Dover. The Xfinity cars, the Sunset Arctic Games Grand National Series. Seth Robbins coming to pit road. Not sure if that's what's going to stop or not. Springer just sitting there kind of stalking that 18 truck. I mentioned mentioned J.W. Miller and his 6 truck up in the 3rd after battling back. You got the 5 truck there of William Martin having a career run tonight. 4th position. Looking for his best finish of the night. And back here, the 98 truck starting to fall back. I wonder if he's got a short run truck. He's run up through the field, but now the tire's starting to fall off as we hit lap number 100. 50 laps to go next time by. The question going to be, when will these trucks come to pit road? I just heard somebody mention something about pit road. And the 98's coming in. Here comes Evans. Here comes Trujillo. Noah Mallory to pit road. This is not an easy pit road to get onto. Robert Johnson to pit road. You see the 33 of Lucan finally leaving pit road. Not sure what happened there, but he lost some 15 laps on pit road. Almond Springer on pit road. Alan Best on pit road here. 4 tires and fuel for all these guys. Jembo a 14.4, Evans a 16.1, slow stop for him. Baskin Robbins blew up the motor, melted the ice cream in it. Calhoun to pit road down, the 99 is in, 37 Jordan Watson in. Jordan having a good run for the sponsor of the race tonight. Most of the leaders already made their pit stop, and here's J.W. Miller out here leading this race. And one truck spinning to the inside. Will that bring out a yellow? It does. Caution is out. Oh my. Chris Evans has spun on the back straightaway. So Evans let's see what happens. He had just gotten off pit road with fresh tires. Comes around on the back straightaway there. He was kind of low coming off the corner. I wonder if that brought the back end around maybe. I hear them talking about the reason for the caution, obviously being the 98 there. What happens is, if you're not somebody who races on iRacing, basically other trucks trigger the cautions from spinning trucks. If you look at the replay here, and I'll show this so that people can see it on the stream. Let's watch the caution going to happen with Evans. I'm actually going to fast forward it to the caution here real quickly while we got a minute and I can explain it. So yes, he spun to the apron. So when that spin happens, he's too far down here. There's not going to be a caution. However, he spins the tires, goes to leave, and here's William Martin, the 5 truck. If you get within a certain distance, I want to say it's like a half second or something timing-wise within another truck that is either stopped or spun, it brings the caution out. So watch where the 5, it's not JW, but the 5. William Martin, as Evans goes to leave, what he maybe could have done, I'm not going to criticize him for it, is spun it the other way. But he tries to get it back going, and then look, he's getting closer and closer, and now he's on the track and gets close to that 5 within a certain distance. Bam, triggers the caution right now. So that's how that works. So that, because of it, has a situation now where J.W. Miller leads this race. William Martin is second. Drift is third. Zach Allman, Anthony Marshall, your top 5. And I think Allman got the lucky dog. And I believe that the first, just trying to see how this is all going to work out here. This is going to get tricky. If we got the one to go mark. Okay, yeah, these are all the, okay, so all these trucks in front of JW are going to get the waiver out. There's a pretty good amount of them. So Evans is going to get a wave around. It looks like Springer's in that group, Laxton. So it looks like Zach Allman did get the lucky dog. And now Ricky Springer's going to get the wave around. He'll come back around and be on the lead lap. J.W. Miller and all these guys just came to pit road. So because of that, these trucks that pitted got stuck in this situation. They're going to have to work their way up through the field now. So there you go. There's your lesson tonight of how a caution is done on iRacing. So it sounds like they're going to delay the green once everybody gets the wave around just to get all the trucks back together and organized. Here, 40 laps to go. So here's the tricky part for this situation. All the trucks on the bottom here that are in the single file line right here behind Lucas Josephson, they have to stay on the inside until they cross the start finish line. They are not allowed to change lanes per the GLSR rule book as we go back racing. 40 laps to go here. Now they cross the line, everybody can move. Oh, and the second place truck of Martin is spinning right in front of the field. And caution comes right back out. A lot of the drivers talking about the new smoke that that was their first test of the new smoke. Watch how thick this smoke has gotten, a lot thicker with this build. Let's watch the replay here. Look at that smoke, how thick it is now. Look out! Once again, another situation. Let's explain what happens there. I actually hear William talking about on the chat, or he's talking on the stream or in the race. He said he was barely in the throttle and it came around. The problem you have is, once again, these seams. Let's look where the seam is, okay? The seam, if I can get a better angle, let's go rear chase. All right, if you see the seam right here, look at his right rear. It's sitting on the next banking, which is de-wedging the truck, putting all the weight to the front end of the truck. So what happens then? It causes the truck to get loose and brings it around. So it's one of those things where he just was too high in the corner and it got him loose and spins it right on around. And look at that smoke. Here, if you have not seen the new smoke model yet, let's show it. Let's go on board with, I think it's plain sparkling right there. Let's do it. And here's the smoke in front of you. Yeah, can't see. All right, so caution number 8 on the track, lap 114. J.W. Miller, Jacob Gladulich, Anthony Marshall now 3rd, Travis Incavaci up to 4th, and Ben Pierce up to 5th. And Ricky Springer going to catch a lucky break on this caution. He'll be back up here with the lead pack. And where is Zach Allman? Allman has fallen back to 13th here, and I'm not sure exactly why. He actually restarted back here. He must have... Oh, okay. So he got the lucky dog. So he was the last truck in line. So he actually got the worst end of that situation right there. So what have we learned tonight? We've learned about how to trigger a caution, and we've learned about different banked seams. Hopefully you've enjoyed your school test afterwards. Oh, yeah, the roll. I said that earlier, but I will get another one in there for you, Rusty. Welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you watching. All the viewers watching tonight, hopefully you've enjoyed the race. I know we've had a couple cautions, but it's a short track. Expect it. If I've counted correctly, we've had 4 leaders and 7 lead changes in this race. Might have missed 1 or 2, but Zach Allman's led the most laps tonight. And we'll go back racing at lap number 117. AW on the pedal. Here we go. Drift in second. And Ricky Springer is going to take the 5th position going into turn 1. Truck goes the 51. Marshall goes around the 33 and and he gets hit by the 59. Let's see what happens here. 51 came over the mic, Springer, and said, completely my fault. Sends it in there, and yeah, he gets in the back of the one, slams the outside wall. 33 nowhere to go, clobbers him. 59 ends up into him. And ninth caution on track. Tough situation there. So ninth caution out now, 30 laps to go. Can JW hold off the 41 of Drift? About Travis Icovanci in that 13 Hubats Ford. That thing's got all types of damage everywhere. And he is held on strong. I'm sure his fiance's watching. I know she made a comment earlier, Natalie. Congratulations, by the way, Natalie. I know I mentioned it once I heard to Travis, so I'll also share with you. Congratulations on your engagement. Chris Evans back on the lead lap himself now. Even Blaine Sparling getting work done, and Evans actually going to get some tires here. Could be his last set. We'll have to see how that rolls out. Just looking at this here. How about this one? J.W. Miller's pitted 4 times tonight. Drift has pitted 5 times. Springer 2, Mayari 2, Pierce 3, Travis Icovanci 10. And he's still fighting. One to go this time by. Which, by the way, is not the most to 10. 12 is the most. Lucas Josephson tonight. He's pitched 12 times. And runs 17th right now. All right, pace truck going to pull off at lap number 122. JW really quickly back on the pedal. And here comes Springer. Second goes to 51, who has been running about that spot all night long. Griff falls back to third. Noah Miori for fourth. Behind the 13. If you've been saving tires, it is that time to run them now. This 2, 3, 1 racing all the way around this track now as JW's running away. One truck got loose. I didn't see who it was. Down there in that bottom lane, he is going to get freight trained. Back here, or up here, I should say, Justin Langston inside the 13 will take the 5th position away. On board with Trajembo, who rides behind Ike Gavanchi there in that 13 truck. Throttle. That's right here. This is all from 5th all the way back to 14th. Allman's in this battle too. The guy that's not led the majority of the laps. 3 off of 4. Down to 2. Oh, Allen gets into Travis. And that brings the caution out for the 10th time. Look at this mess here. They come off 3 wide. Travis trying to get to the high side there, but the 5 had such a run to the bottom. Gets in there and slides up to the 6. Down the back straightaway here. About ping pong off the wall, and the contact happens there. And we got some lead lap cars coming to pit road. Let's check all this out. Less than 20 laps to go. All these trucks probably got tires left, and they're going to use them here. So we'll come back and get this all recycled up as you're watching the Union 150 here at the Iowa Speedway on Captain TV. All right, back at the Iowa Speedway here. 17 laps to go in this race. I think the intensity is getting turned up just a wee bit. We're getting ready for the finish of this Union.com 150. We have seen 10 cautions. And if I've seen the numbers right, four leaders, 7 lead changes in this race. J.W. Miller leads. I think Zach Allman, I believe, has led the most laps. And I did finally do what I said I was going to do. Oh, by the way, I made the comment that I would reach out to SDK Gaming, who gives me the telemetry and stuff about getting updated to where I can get lap leaders and tires potentially and stuff. So we'll have to see. Pace car lights are off, or truck lights, so we're going to go green with 15 laps to go here. Can Miller hold off Ricky Springer? I called him Rusty. Rusty's watching on stream right now. All right, here we go. Pace truck going to pull off. And JW back on the pedal. Here we go. Down to 3. And Springer coming for the lead. Well, he clips that apron a little bit. It sends him up the track. It's going to let JW clear him. And apparently Drift. Hey, bro, 50% new GPU. Good for you, Dave. That's awesome. Hey, let's, where we heard this before. Justin Laxton's in 3rd. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Drift, how about the run for that 41 truck? Up in the 4th position tonight. Take 4th. For now, he's going to take 4th. He doesn't give it up. Noah coming back for 3rd now. And a slider for you. Oh, look out, guys. Getting close. Leaning on each other, and Laxton gets into the 4. And caution for the 11th time. Back and see this. Just tight racing. Noah with the slider on the 53. Then down the turn. Going to get a piece of it, it looks like. Maybe Ewan Jembo gets a piece. otherwise, everybody else did a good job avoiding major damage on that wreck. So as I've said tonight, I've been keeping track of notes of all the cautions and things like that, and I'm looking through the field right now. Thankfully, there is no number 54 truck. Because the last 3 cautions, 51 into the 1, 52 into the 13, 53 into the 4. So thankfully, we have no 54 on the track. So J.W. Miller looking for his first win on the season, running second in points, looking to gain as much as he possibly can on Springer. Now, he does have, he got his 4th pole of the season tonight, looking for that 7th top 5 and the 8th top 10 finish. Entered tonight's race 146 back. And if he could finish where he is right now, it looks like they would gain some points. And I couldn't help but notice just now that Ricky Springer has come to pit road. So the 51 truck besides, he is coming to pit road. And let's track his pit stop here. So Springer's going to try to use these fresh tires that he has left to work his way through the field. This is a risk. He has nothing to lose other than his average or his finishing streak of the top 2. Of course, that's been every race this season, top 2 finishes. I think he's going to need this thing to stay green to have a shot. As he came out in the 12th position, he's in the 6th row outside. I mean, he'll be able to make moves. I think a top 5 is definitely not out of question. But can he get the lead from 12th in 6 laps? That's going to be a tough task. JW's got drift there behind him in the 41 truck. Justin Laxton on his outside. You got William Calhoun, who's up to 4th. William has been involved in a ton of deals tonight and has survived and runs 4th. Brandon Trajembo started the race on pit road. He came back and is running 5th. William Martin spun out a little bit ago. He's 6th. Alan Best is 7th. He was involved in an accident. Everybody up in the top 10 spring has been involved in something. Here we go. Pace truck is off, and there goes Miller. We'll keep an eye on the 51 back here. He's trapped right now behind the 2 of Mako. Wide up front. And now Springer's wrecking. It saves it. Caution is out. Let's see what happens to the 51. Oh, he gets loose right in front of Travis. Something. Oh, contact between the 51 and 13 right there. Nice save by Ricky. Caution is out. This is just a tough spot. I don't know if you can really blame anyone for this. I'm going to watch. I mean, it looks like maybe Travis comes up. Maybe. I mean, it's usually you use the Siemens stuff to see this. Well, then again. Yeah, that seems getting closer to the 13 to 51 staying there. So maybe Travis comes up just a little bit. Nothing obviously intentional or anything like that. Just racing here at Iowa. Nothing malicious about it. But the one thing that is going to take a hit tonight is that top 2 streak of Ricky Springer is going to go bye-bye, it looks like. But you know what? Salute to him. What, 9 races in? And 8 straight top 2 finishes. I mean, that is something that is not easy to do. And unfortunately, it's going to fall here at Iowa, but nothing to be ashamed of as he has earned where he is at in the point standings with all the wins and the top 2 finishes. And he's still got a shot at a top 10 here when it's over with. But we are going to have a green-white checker finish here. J.W. Miller won the pole tonight, caught the wall on lap number 3, and has come back to take the lead on a pit strategy and a caution that come out, and has led ever since. J.W. Miller's last win came at Belle Isle, race 8, so exactly 1 full season ago. Race number 8 at Belle Isle, December 2nd. Tonight be the streak buster. I guess that'd be a slump buster, not a streak buster. Will Justin Laxton get his first career win? How about drift? We could be talking to somebody with no microphone. That is entirely possible here. And I'm literally considering, by the way, I'm looking at potentially a new microphone in the near future because I've had this one for over 8 years. Believe it or not, it still works pretty well. If I buy a new microphone, I might drive down to Drift's house. He lives about 30 minutes south of me and give this to Drift. This headset, right here in my hands. Or I'll just go buy a $3 One of the two is possible. Actually, more about 40. 30. He's about 10, 15 where I work at. All right, here we go. Pace car going to pull off. JW's taking the high lane here. And here he goes. He's on it. green, white checker, number 1 from Iowa. One truck in the wall, they're wrecking on the back straightaway. Caution is out. And now we'll extend this race some more. Three wide up the middle here. And I'm reminded in my headset this is the last green white checker series. They come off the corner and the 13 gets into the 40. Tough situation there. Let's try it on board. Jordan Watson, he might have the cleanest truck out here. Of course, I might have just jinxed it. Wreck's going to happen about 6 trucks up. Right there's the hook. Look at that smoke. And everybody just happens up above. There's the 40 getting into the 88. Everything's good. Nice job by Jordan Watson, who runs on the lead lap in the 18th position. I think he's just trying to run all the laps. Again, next week will be the Prehistoric Force 200 Michigan Speedway. Have it at 8:45, and we will get 10 drivers into the playoffs. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a peek. Let's throw the point standings up real quickly on the screen as they enter tonight. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Springer's in. J.W. Miller's in. Laxton is in. Trujembo's running 5th, so he is likely going to be in after tonight. Dean, question. Zach Allman could be in. Calhoun running 3rd. He's probably going to be in. Sparling is 8th in points and running. I'll have to see where he's at right now in the field. Probably in the top 20. He's going to be close. Colton Zimmer took a big hit tonight. Drift is looking good. And William Martin looks okay. So it's a lot of trucks are going to get locked in tonight, I think. But you're going to see a lot of trucks in a tight battle at Michigan next week, which is going to come down to draft and different stuff. So this is going to be interesting how this all transpires. Let me make sure I get you the race on the screen here. So I'm really good at not doing that. There we go. And Dean's going to finish 27th tonight. Zimmer's 26th. And trying to see what else we got here. Sparling is 16th right now. And those are the ones mainly affected tonight. And safe to say my fantasy team will not be winning the Union.com swag gear tonight. I just looked. Robert Johnson's 19th. Who else did I have tonight? Lukens, I think. He's 22nd. Anyways, here we go. So this is it. If they wreck under this green and white checker, and it's over. JW on the pedal again. Good restart for him. Good restart for Drift. Clean off of 2. And around goes Alan Best. Caution is out. White flag is out. That'll be the race. And off of turn number 4, his 3rd career victory in the series, JW Miller wins the Union.com 150. All but stamping himself into. And there's the fireworks going off. Justin Laxton second, Drift going to get 3rd, William Calhoun back to 4th, and William Martin back up to 5th. We definitely had some fireworks tonight, so why not finish it? AW celebrating himself a win. And a little side bump to hello to Drift there. They're teammates, I believe, in the series. I know they run together over at USRC and stuff. They've ran together for a while. The old Polish victory lap. He's having a good old time. Nothing wrong with that. You might not know where Victory Lane is. It's over there. It's over off Pit Road. I wonder if somebody alerted him, hey, by the way, the camera's right here in the front straightaway. And here comes Drift. Oh, I thought they were going to do the old burnout. You're welcome for the photo op, guys. Anyways, let's go talk with the drivers. All right. Heck, they're hanging out. There they are. Okay. Now, Drift's not going to talk to me because, like I said earlier, he doesn't have a mic. So, Drift, as usual, comment over in chat how you're feeling tonight. So, Drift usually does a pretty good job of that. We're going to bring JW up here, who sits right here on the start-finish line, celebrating his 3rd career victory in the series. First win tonight, and it was race number 8 last season, JW. That was your last series win, and now it's race number 9 of this season. You're back in victory lane this evening. Pit strategy definitely helped you out as you stayed out during that green flag pit stop, Scott, the caution, and we're able to hold off the field to get that win.
Yeah, we had a lot of things go right for us in that race, thank goodness. I just want to say big thanks to my buddy Drift for pushing me to the win there. We did some hella good teamwork there at the end, trying to hold those boys off.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see tonight. The cautions obviously flew a lot of tough racing out there. But for you, let's go back to lap 2. You got a little loose off of turn 2 and kind of caught the wall, and it was, well, you had to go to pit road and get things fixed. How bad was the truck after that?
Oh, we had about, I'd say 20, 25 seconds of repairs, so it wasn't terrible. Definitely not race ending, obviously, but yeah, no, that early caution kind of helped us out for sure. And then me and Drift were kind of playing the fuel run thing, seeing how when we would need to pit, and then it was just kind of a caution fest after that. So strategy kind of filtered us to the front, which was nice.
Yeah, it definitely worked out. Anything different you noticed tonight? I mean, we run Iowa a lot. Anything new with the new build that happened this week that you might have was like, oh, this is a little different outside the smoke?
No, I don't think that they changed this track at all. I'm not sure if they changed the tires on it or not, but yeah, no, it's still, I mean, obviously we didn't get a long enough run to really get a good idea, but I felt like, my tires weren't wearing too bad, all things considered.
Well,
but obviously, I was kind of laying back too.
Well, there's a reason we call you Mr. Long Run, or at least I do.
Yeah, we got lucky on the short runs this time, though. So, I mean, we got the pole, so that's obviously short run speed. But, this is my home track. I love it, and I expect nothing less from myself when I come here.
Well, I'm going to let you go talk to JT about this track and how much fun it is. And we appreciate your time, and send shout-outs to whoever you'd like to.
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting all the time, and shout out to Travis for putting on the league. And shout out to everybody in the league. I know tonight was a lot of cautions, but it was still fun, in my opinion.
I don't think Drift likes the Toyota Camry pace car or whatever that car is. All right, man. Hey, nice job, and great job out there. First win of the season for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. J.W. Miller winning this race. And you see Drift is happy over there in chat, even though he doesn't like the ugly sedan pace car. I think that's a Toyota Camry, Drift, to be honest with you, if I remember seeing it correctly. But, yep, P3 for Drift. He's a happy camper down there in, well, just south of me here in Georgia. Let's go get our runner-up for the race. Down here in this team Slinger. Justin Laxton finishing in the second position tonight. Ran a solid race and gets his best finish of the season. And I don't know how to start this, but you did finish third, which is good. You're making progress. Yes. And yeah, that's got to make you happy.
Yeah, I got mixed emotions. I didn't mean to get into Noah, but I was looking at the replay afterwards, and it looks like he was kind of trying to pinch off, and there's 10 to go. We just ran out of room on the old tires. But the Team Slinger, Twitch Plaid Dog 835 Chevy was pretty dialed in. I was one of my least favorite tracks, so got lucky with the tire strategy, and then we caught enough cautions there at the end to save ourselves.
Did you feel anything if you would have got longer than a lap and a half of green flag racing there, you could have caught JW, or were you pretty set on second?
I wasn't catching JW. I was more concerned about the 99 on fresh tires behind me, but I got lucky with him because JW took the top side, which pinned him under drift and behind me, and since you can't take it 3 wide till the backstretch, there wasn't much he would be able to do.
Well, it was a fantastic run for you tonight, as you mentioned. Great sponsors on board, and you get to lead the Team Slinger group tonight for the first time this season. And shout out to whoever you'd like to.
Shout out to Jacob Drift and William Martin on their top 5 runs tonight. Good to see those guys up there. And Alan Best had a heck of a race too. He was real tough to get past. So we'll move on. We'll get ready for next week, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again.
Absolutely, that sounds good. And congratulations, Justin, and we will talk soon.
Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely, Justin Laxton finishing in the 2nd position, and since Drift doesn't have a microphone, I'll go ahead and pull the 4th place guy up here is Keith Calhoun, or William Calhoun, or next season Bob Calhoun, and then the following season Carl Calhoun, and then the next season David Calhoun. I'm running out of names. Ethan Calhoun, maybe the following season Frank Calhoun. I can keep going here. I think he has a mic. He's not here still, so I'll just keep naming off names. Greg Calhoun. How about O. Henry Calhoun? Isaac Calhoun, Jeremy Calhoun. How about Carl with a K Calhoun? Lawrence Calhoun. Am I going to get through this whole alphabet before he shows up? Michael Calhoun. Nicholas Calhoun. Let's see, what would be a good O name? Oliver Calhoun. Peter Calhoun. Quincy Calhoun. Randy Calhoun? How about Sally Calhoun? Little female name in there. Terrell Calhoun? Ulysses Calhoun. Still not answered. All right. Victor Calhoun. Walter Calhoun. Xavier Calhoun. I'm lost at why. Someone help me. Yorkie? I guess. We'll go with a dog name. Yorkie Calhoun. And Zachary Calhoun. There we go. He's not answered. So, all right. Anyways, I tried to talk to him. I went through the alphabet even on him. But we'll let him chill down there. Anyways, I guess that's going to be it tonight. I ran through the alphabet even with him. I don't know what more I can do. Hey, congratulations to J.W. Miller, Justin Laxton, Drift, William Calhoun, and William Martin on the top 5 this evening. I'm sure all those drivers are going to be pretty happy. And matter of fact, let's bring William down here. William, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
I figured I'd talk to you. Got Alphabet Soup down there, didn't want to talk to me. Drift don't have a microphone, so we'll talk to you down there. Well, the former... well, you live in Florida now, so you're not. I still call you the Bulldog though, because you run the Georgia Bulldog paint scheme out there. Ugga, that's the name I should have called Keith. Go Dogs, right? There you go. And nice job out there tonight, man. You fought, you self-spun, came back, and got yourself a top 3 finish or top 5 finish. Nice job there.
Oh yeah, it's the turn 2 on them cold tires was really tricky, and I was only half throttle coming out of turn 2 there. Didn't expect it to just whip around, and when it came around, I just stood off in the throttle hoping I could get to the apron, and luckily enough didn't get hit by nobody.
I'm going to pull off my broadcaster hat for a second. I'm going to put my driver hat on. I'm going to help you for a second because I can tell you exactly what happened to your truck. Basically, you came off of turn 2, and your right rear was above the seam over into the upper part of the next banking. And when that happened, it de-wedged your truck and spun you around.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
There you go. But
I thought I was running low enough there.
Yeah, you'll see it on the replay what I'm talking about. But nice job tonight. Talk about the race itself. Obviously, you had some cautions and things, but you came out here and you put on a good show and what you needed to potentially make this playoff.
Oh yeah, coming into the race, we were sitting 10th in points, so we're sitting last there. We are the bubble coming in, so I knew that I had to finish top 10, top 12, and try to keep it as clean as I could. You know, make sure I was there at the end. And race started out really good. Did a little different tire strategy than everybody else. Got up into the top 12. Staying out there trying to do the lap and that caution come out. Put a lot of these guys right down and did that to myself. But even after that, came back to the field. Tires are still fresh. You know, lit them up. I still I hate this track. I still have yet to figure it out. I just put enough together tonight. top 5, pretty much lock ourselves into the playoffs. We're going to have a decent finish next week at Michigan. Should be all right.
There you go. Well, nice job tonight there, William. Send shout-outs however you like to.
Big shout out to 8th Racing, guys bringing me on this season with Dean and William Calhoun, Chris Evans. Appreciate those guys for letting me be a part of their team. Big shout out to Travis for putting the league on. All the sponsors that help us put this on every week. And shout out to JW. He come out, with a win there. Awesome race.
Well, great job on your end, and congratulations, and we will potentially talk next week in Michigan.
Thank you, sir.
Absolute. William Martin. We'll drag him back up to the channel there. Congratulations on his win. Just got the update from Travis Icavacci that it appears Justin Laxton has scored the win in the Fantasy League tonight. So congratulations. He'll get the Union.com swag kit for winning in the Fantasy League tonight. He had top score there. And one thing that has been updated also, the point standings going into next week at Michigan Speedway. And here they are. Ricky Springer leads. Some reason it's not updated there. Let's try this again. Maybe I just have to pull up the website to get the accurate number here. So give me 1 second. Usually it updates itself for me on the... Yep, okay. We'll just do it this way then. Here's the updated point standings per the website. Ricky leads now by 106 over J.W. Miller. So those two, Justin Laxton is in, and basically you need 100 and I think it's 185 is the maximum points you could score in a league race. So 185 over the next truck, and you are in. So let's see, 185 back from 1155. That really quickly off the top of my head becomes 1,000 and... Oh... Trying to do the math here really quickly. 150 would be 1,000. 155 is 1,000. So 185 would be 980. So right now, you still have technically... Trying to see here if I do the math right. With 27 cars... Yeah, I'm just doing too much math in my head right now. But anyways, max points you can get is 185. When it's all over with, and even with people not showing up for the race next week and so on and so forth, that could obviously change things. But let's just go ahead and put it like this. Blake Howell is out. Josephson is out. Alan Best is probably out. I hate to say it. Icavacci is needing a miracle. Manberg probably needs a miracle. Noah probably needs a miracle. Tanner, miracle. So you're looking at probably the 13th place up in the points running. And even then, Bryson Clark is going to need to, one, show up. But two, have a great run coming up next week. Then look at Colton Zimmer, the big loser. Tonight's fallen out of the top 10. Christopher Dean, only 12 did a good. That's only 3 positions when you look at it. So a lot of things coming into play when it comes to the points. Now, who's locked in? Springer, Miller's in, Laxton is in, Trejembo is close. He's not locked in officially. So 4th down is pretty much in the running. We'll have to see how that all goes come next week. So, all right, going to take off here for the evening. Appreciate everybody watching. As always, you can go to GreatLakesSimRacing.com for all information on the league, fantasy points, team points, so on and so forth. Appreciate Union.com for being a part of the broadcast as the sponsor tonight. Shout out to Travis Icavacci and Sam Barnes for being a part of the league and helping me out. Barnes hooking me up, and hopefully he's doing okay. I know he's had some things going on the last few weeks, and hopefully we'll see the deputy back here in a week or so at Michigan Speedway. Appreciate all the viewers watching tonight. Next time we're on the air next Wednesday night at Michigan Speedway. You can join us at 8:45 for that. Tomorrow night I'll be on at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for the Short Track Super League doubleheader from Five Flags and from Bristol. That is coming up here tomorrow night. So again, congratulations to J.W. Miller, scoring his first win since race number 8 of last season. And with that said, remember, this isn't just a game, it's iRacing. See ya!
Let go